Alright, everybody, Ark over here. Back to some more Let's Play Trails of Zero. It's the final battle. The final everything. It all comes down to this. Our will or his. Which is stronger? Son of a bitch. What is his power? What the hell? He's got a lot of HP. Too much freaking HP. Getting courage going. What the hell is that? Anti-slowing defenses. How much damage did that deal? Some. What is he buffed with? What the hell was that? What the hell is he up to? HP regen now. I have that's good for anything? Randy, wake up.
すまない。まだまだだ。赤金が来た。
なんとかしないと。そこです。援護です。
まずいな。エニグマ。まだまだだ。
He just didn't kill us all.
マジかよ。
ドライブ勝ち。
ありがとう。まだやれる。
This is ridiculous. He is a monster.
ありがとう。負けられない。
負けるか。
ピンチです。大丈夫？
まだだ。まだまだだ。エニグマクロー。
エニグマ駆動、負けられない。エニグマ駆動。わかりました。ありがとう。
任せろ。お、行くぞ。
How do I beat this? He just has so much HP that he just keeps recovering.
はい。任せて。
行くぜ。よし。行くぜ。ほら。
エニグマ駆動。ドライブ開始。
任せろ。任せてくれ。今。援護する。
Not a whole lot.
全員助かりました。エニグマ駆動。
What am I supposed
私
to
の
do
番で
against
す。
this?
エニグマ駆動。
任せろ。ふん。俺の番だな。和徳と味わうがいい。
ネオンシステム全体衝撃。個別的に任せてくれ。
おっしゃー。
行きます。ドライブ開始。
俺の番だな。やっと。行くぜ。ふん。
それ。ありがとう。
俺の番だな。
さてと。行きます。そこです。ダメダメです。大丈夫？助かりました。
俺の番だな。
Alright, he is a pain in the butt. But I think I'm making headway now.
おっしゃー。
I think that's the end of it. What's wrong with him? He seems to have gone completely berserk. At this point, I'm not sure how much longer his body can withstand the pressure. No way! Joachim. Ah! Shit! No! Damn it, if this holds up. Made it this far. no way we can let this end now. Not until until we can finally hold that girl in our arms and grant her the happiness she deserves. We're the same. You can't stop us. We're making it back to our little girl no matter what. Guy, please, lend me your strength. I may not be your brother, but I can still give you a hand. What's that? We saw that back in the hospital. Potter Mater. Ren! Pitiful, but he probably deserves this. I'll put him out of his misery. Potter Mater, blast him to smithereens. Double Buster Cannon. That power, incredible. He's almost down. This is your last chance. He can't keep it up much longer, so hurry and finish this. Understood. Hit him with everything we've got. You continue to surprise me. Special support section. I hate to admit it, but you made me regain control. For that, you have my thanks. Gunther. Please, spare me your withering looks. Our goal may still remain unfulfilled, yet our ambitions were reached. She can do it. Someday Lady Kia will definitely. No! Full of nonsense, right up until the end. But I still feel sorry. Yes. Lloyd, don't let it eat at you. The moment he swallowed all those pills, his fate was sealed. Yeah, that's true. Still, I would have liked to have saved him if it was possible. Yeah, he wasn't able to snap out of his delusions, even with death staring him in the face. I had hoped he would answer for his crimes and admit his guilt. I just wanted that so badly for the victims, and even for himself. Lloyd. It's okay, Lloyd. Hey, what the hell are you getting all moody about, Lloyd? Randy? We ain't the goddess, pal. Things aren't always gonna go our way. Look, we only got this far because we worked our asses off. I'm not saying this is the ideal outcome, but it's still pretty damn good, ain't it? During the operation against the lodges, a lot of cult members committed suicide. Guy, Arios, and Chief Sergei stepped over countless dead bodies to save me. Unfortunately, there are times when sacrifices are inevitable. Tio. He was responsible for his own destruction, but the consequences of his actions still have to be taken care of. Crossbell State is still in a panic, and we still don't know the status of the Gnosis victims. We don't have time to grieve yet. You're right. I don't know what I would do without you three. Thank you. Everything you said was right. As much as I want to deny it, now isn't the time to feel down. Plus, we have promises to keep, to the Chief and to Kia. Of course. We promised her that we'd return to her side safe and sound, and we promised the Chief that we'd settle this case, so we can have our strength recognized. Haha. Would you look at that? Managed to keep them both. Would you look at them? They're a big family. It would appear this is the final curtain then. Ah. Friggin'. For your information, I never intended to help at the last moment. Luve's heroism must have rubbed off on me. Ren. I've settled all my past regrets and grievances with Crossbell. I enjoyed it, but I think my presence will cause more harm than good, so it's about time I take my leave. Ren. Yes, Estelle? I'm just not ready to be caught yet. Nope, sorry, Ren. We've already caught you. It's been over half a year since I last saw your adorable face. After stopping by Liberl, we've been here for the past 3 months. And every day, I've known you were watching over us. We know you were staying at the Rosenberg studio, occasionally going to Crossville City to play around. The hard part was catching you on the Orbital network. Well, of course it was. No one would ever be able to catch someone like Kitty. Except us, right? Ren, we know everything there is to know about you. Your past, your sorrow, your pain, but also your happiness and everything you love doing. You can't run away from us. Not anymore. I thought you'd give up. After learning about Paradise, I was convinced you would. If I was the same person I was 2 years ago, I might have. But after meeting wonderful people like you and Luve, I've become stronger than I once was. No matter what things happened in the past, good or bad, they're irreplaceable moments that make you who you are. And with every bit of my heart, I can't help but love you. It might be better for you to return to your family here in Crossbell, but no matter how reasonable this may sound, we want you to be part of our family, Ren. After coming to Crossbell, we came to that conclusion all over again. Why? Why? I don't understand. Potter Matter? Why are you moving? There's no way. So that's it. It's been worried about Ren this whole time. Oh, you're... Stop, please. He's not going to let you go away anymore, Ren. Yes! Caught you. Ah. Thank you, Potter Matter. The adjustments made by the Meister gave you the ability to move on your own, right? No. Ren, please, don't run away from us ever again. From here on out, where we go, how we live, what we do, let's figure those things out together. But first, how about heading back to Liberl? I know Tita's been dying to play with you, and for you to come home. Ren. Got her. Good endo. I'm happy for you three. This is beautiful. I hope she can be happy now. Damn, I wasn't intending on shedding a tear today. Everyone, thank you so much for everything. I really don't know what to say. I don't know how we could ever come close to repaying you. No, Joshua, don't act like you're in our debt. We just help you out. I sincerely believe that you two made this possible by never giving up, and more importantly, never giving up on her. Joshua, allow me to be the first one to congratulate you. Thank you, Lloyd. All this is making the wait to see Kia that much harder. Agreed. Zeit and the Chief too. Then let's get a move on. Yeah, I can't wait. Special support section, prepare to withdraw. Our mission may be complete, but we still need to arrest the Ravash members and escort the civilians to the surface. Let's move out. Well, would you look at that? The sunrise. It's beautiful. For real, the warmth feels amazing too. Wait, that voice! It can't be! Kia tackle! Kia! Thank goodness. Lloyd, Ellie, Teal, Randy, you're all okay. You're out? Why have you come here, Kia? Looks like we can get ourselves a whole slew of visitors. All of the CGF troops within the city fainted only moments ago, so naturally we took her and left as quickly as we could. The four of you need to teach her some manners. She wouldn't stop throwing a tantrum until we agreed to bring her with us. I suppose it's no surprise to see why she messes with you all so well. Ha! You say that, but I'll very much like you to comply. Can you not, Sergey? Thanks, Dudley. Oh, you're here too, Deputy Commander Bales and Sergeant Major Seeker. Great job in there, everyone. Everyone in the CGF has finally been freed thanks to your efforts. And thus we decided to come visit you. Has the danger subsided? Yeah, it should have. All of the fiends within the fort have vanished as well. Good thing too, made escorting everyone out a hell of a lot easier. Man, tying up those mafiosos and leaving them in those cells felt good though. Still, I feel as though the situation will only continue to become more complicated. Indeed, we'll need to provide an explanation to the citizenry and brace ourselves for potential international backlash. We must also administer the proper care to any CGF members that were affected by the brainwashing. The Mafia members will probably have to be restrained for the time being. Not to mention, we still have to assemble the trail of evidence linked to this case. You can kiss your free time for the next month goodbye. Please allow the brace to go to assist you in your endeavors. I can't refuse your assistance now, can I? Thank you, Arios. This sounds friggin' lame. I don't want to get worked to death. However, I think the situation's finally taking a turn for the better. Yeah, and that's what matters. Yeah! Oh, agreed. Lloyd, Ellie, Teal, Randy. I'll need that report of yours at some point, but take your time. For now, have you settled all of your business? Oh. Yes, sir! Haha, good work, team. I have to admit, you guys have really matured. Guy would have been proud of you. Chief. The camera has arrived. Everyone step aside, folks. Out of my way! Grace? How are you always able to worm your way into every opportunity? You think I'd let a scoop this juicy escape my clutches? Ha! Get real! Anyway, I'm going to need you all together nice and tightly. I think this whole situation calls for a group photo. Come on, people. No need to be shy. There's no stopping this lady, is there? We're going to be in a picture? Yeah, so give your biggest smile, okay? Okay, I'm ready. Shall we join them, Zeit? So, you want us out of here or what? I feel like we shouldn't steal your thunder. Oh, shut up. Get your butts in here. You too, little missy. Well, if you insist. This is an utter waste of time. Surely it's fine to indulge in times like this, no? Right, Deputy Commander Bales and Chief Sergey can get in on the sides. Okay, fine. I do wonder how this photo will turn out. Here I go, guys. Put on your best smile. Say cheese. Epic. Dudley with the sheen. Gotta have the sheen glasses. In the wake of the D therefore G cult incident, Crossville was left in disarray. The Mafia and the guards were being controlled through an illegal drug, as well as the misconduct of many officials, including Speaker Hartman. All that was made public by the Crossville Times. It was said to be the largest scandal in Crossville's history. Mayor McDowell responded by dismissing the police director and the Guardian Force commander. Following that, he demanded a full investigation be conducted by Deputy Commander Bales and the chiefs of the CPD. Detective Dudley, no longer held back by corruption, was able to bring to light not only the connection between the cult and members of the Imperial faction, but also one involving the Republican faction. Arrests began to skyrocket. The citizens' unrest and distrust toward the Crossville politics had reached a boiling point. During this time, IBC CEO Dyer Croy took the opportunity to declare his candidacy for mayor. He publicly pledged to heal the political system and follow the ideals of Mayor McDowell, who had formally announced his decision to retire. Before leaving office, the mayor also announced that special elections for the seats of the arrested Diet members would be held as well. Candidates from all backgrounds are expected to vie for the spot of Speaker of the Diet. And 1 month after the incident, Mayor McDowell summoned us to City Hall's reception hall. Now Joshua decided to return to Liberal with Ren. Though the Bracer Guild's manpower was cut, the CPD more than made up for it through political reform. Cooperating with the police for a change, the Guild was able to adapt to their heavy workload. Before leaving, Ren left us with a warning for the future, and we asked some questions about the truth behind what happened 500 years ago, why Kia was at the Shores auction, and who the true killer of my brother, Guy Bannings, really is. Unfortunately, the girl who seemed to know everything didn't hold the answers. However, finding the truth to these questions is our duty. Promising to reunite again someday, we gave our farewells and parted. And at the end of the mayoral election, the day we returned to our regular duties, at the entrance of the special support section, Kia stood, holding a brand new bag. I don't know, you sure you're ready? I mean, it's your first day, it might be better if I tagged along. I'm the readiest, I already memorized the way there and everything. Besides, Ryu and Henri will be with me. Lloyd, you worry too much, but honestly, you really have become a doting father. You were a kid once too. Didn't you want to walk to Sunday school with just your friends? That's besides the point. Surely you're a bit nervous as well, right, Ellie? Well, that's the responsibility of one's guardian, isn't it? Jeez, you worry. Stop harshing a good day with your nagging. No one's after Keto anymore. At least see her off with a smile, eh? Or how? I know, but I can finally sympathize with how parents feel when their child leaves home. Hey, you guys forgetting something? Your plates are loaded. The new mayor wanted to have a chat, didn't he? Better not keep him waiting. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, do you know what he wants to discuss, Chief? What exactly does it entail? Heh, I think I'll leave that mouthful to our new mayor. Today's a new day, Triple S. Buck up and let's get rolling. Understood. Oh man, never a slow day here, is it? Are you not used to it by now, Randy? I bet you'll have a great first day, Kia. We'll walk you to the city exit, okay? Yeah. Nice. See you later. So, yeah. I now understand why the two Crossville games are heralded as probably the most important pieces of the Legend of Heroes series. Because that combine everything from Trails of the Sky 1, 2, 3 and a lot of the stuff that went on in those three games. It shed a lot of light onto that, and it also is shedding a lot of light on the things that I have seen and Legend of Heroes Cold Steel that comes after this game. And this is only the first of two. The game that comes after this, which is going to be a bit tricky to play because I'm not going to have I'm not going to have the turbo mode because I'm not going to download, and even if I wanted to, I don't want to really learn how to use Cheat Engine. so I'm not gonna have the fast mode. So I don't know if I am going to do all of the side quests in that game, because I have Cold Steel 4, the end of it all, sitting on my shelf right now. And I'd kinda like to get to that and see the end of everything soon. I've already played Cold Steel 1 through 3 way before I even played the Sky Trilogy. I've had the Sky Trilogy on my playlist for a long time, but never got around to it. And then I saw Cold Steel on the PS Vita, and I picked it up, not understanding that it was actually like a huge mega story. So I didn't realize I was starting with the 5th game, and then I played the 6th game and the 7th game. No, I didn't realize I was starting with the 6th game, and then I played the 7th and the 8th game. And I'm like, friggin' crap. I might as well, as soon as I heard Cold Steel 4 was coming to America, I decided, alright, it's time to get it on the Sky Trilogy. So I did that, and they were amazing, and they taught me a great many things about the liberal happenings. And this one is everything going on in Crossbell, and now a lot of it is starting to make sense from what I saw in the 3rd game of Cold Steel, because in the 3rd game of Cold Steel, one of our story chapters brings us to Crossbell, and a lot of stuff gets talked about. The Triple S gets talked about, but we don't get to see them. Because they're trapped in Mishlam due to some shenanigans going on behind the scenes. So yeah, I mean, I can see why the Crossbell games are heralded as probably the two most important games to the entire Legend of Heroes story arc, because it brings so much of the first three Sky games to light, and it sets up for a lot of stuff happening in Cold Steel quadrilogy. And the second Crossbell game, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Trails from Azure or whatever, loosely translated. Is heralded as the absolute best game in the entire, like the absolute best game in the entire Legend of Heroes franchise. Out of all 3 Sky games, all 4 Cold Steel games, and both Crossbell games, the next game coming up is heralded as the absolute best in the entire series. I don't know how well it's going to translate, because I'm using like a bit of an... Because I'm using a bit of an... Because I'm using a bit of an iffy translation patch for it. Because the Geofront that... The team that you just saw, the Geofront, they were translating the game. But they have yet to translate that game so far. So it's not going to be up to the same quality as this game was, translation-wise, because they're still in the middle of their translation, their second run-throughs to actually get it all set up. So it's going to be a lesser quality, but I feel like the story is going to be there. A better, I guess it's not going to be like an amazing or even a perfect or even amazing translation, but I feel like it'll be a better than a rough translation. Like, I feel like it's a strong enough translation to get the full story picture from the game. and we'll just have to see from there. Extra mode? What the hell is extra mode? Huh. Interesting. Slots, select. Oh, these are probably just things in the thinker jigger. Alright, everybody. I guess that's it. This has been an absolute hell of a masterpiece of a game. And yeah, I'm excited to see what all the hubbub about of the second game is. Again, as I stated before, everybody says it's the absolute best in the entire franchise out of all 3 Sky games, both Crossbell games, and all 4 Cold Steel games. So, if the first Crossbell game is this good, I might actually be inclined to believe it. Because I thought the Cold Steel games were spectacular. That's some of my favorite games of all time. And the Sky games are pretty damn good too. But this just had so many quality of life features that I got really used to in Cold Steel that were unavailable in Sky. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, anyway, until then, everybody.